when you're energetically aware, then you start to notice and recognize these low vibration energies trying to infiltrate you. It's like a mosquito. A mosquito is trying to infiltrate, he's trying to get to you. And it knows it can't fly up and land on your nose and go, hey, do you mind if I have a little blood? You don't mind, do you? You go, get out of here, right? So what happens? It has to be sneaky. It has to buzz around when you're not aware, right? And fly in the back. That's why you hear that buzzing in your ears sometimes when a mosquito comes. You're like, mosquito. Because little dinky little bug here can freak you out. Why? Because it wants to bite you and drink your blood. So it's the same thing with these energies. Most basic place to notice this is in your thinking. You have thoughts when you want to be around loving people. You have thoughts that make you want to have a better life. You have thoughts that make you want to care about others. Those are great thoughts. But you also have thoughts that take you into dark places, that aggravate you, that worry you, that put you down. An example is what I call self-attack, where these thoughts attack you literally, and they say you're no good, you're not worthy, you're too skinny, you're too fat, or you got glasses, or whatever it is. Just like a bully. I call it the bully in your brain. Everybody has that. I used to think that I was the only one. I thought everybody looks so normal, and I'm the only one who's got thoughts inside my head that are attacking me. Glenn, you're never going to be successful. You're screwed up, Glenn. I'm thinking, oh my gosh. And then doing this work, I recognized everybody has these thoughts. Everybody has issues and is dealing with this polarity, these energies, trying to stay in the good and stay out of the bad. But it's a tug of war, and it's not easy. So this is the first step to being energetically aware. So what I like to do now, I'd like to hear from you, since it's just the three of us and me, have you share what I've conveyed to you and what you notice about in your own life, maybe your own crazy thoughts, or maybe you notice energies or dark thoughts, or you notice it's hard to change. I'd love to hear your perspective from your life of what I've said so far.
I can go first, and I can share some stuff.
Sure.
Is that I didn't see it the way you explained it. I see it a bit differently in terms of terminology, but the idea subconsciously I knew part of it, and I always know that I try my best to spend the time with my business partner and close friend Andy and one or two other close people. And that's happened, in the last 2 or 3 years. Before that, I used to have another friend who was very fun guy. He knew how to make me laugh, but the issue I was having with him is I wanted to move forward in life, and he was content with, doing the same things he was doing over and over again. I mean, he wasn't a terrible person. He wasn't like onto drugs or anything like that. It's just that he didn't have ambition. And while I don't want to judge him, I saw a different vision for myself. I saw that I want to, grow and become way better in my dating life. I want to become more independent and more free. I want to become more fearless. And he was he said he wanted to grow, but his actions conveyed otherwise. He was content doing basically nothing in life other than, making a few jokes. So I had to make a shift there and get away from his low vibration energy and come closer to Andy and to Aaron. And these guys are people with high vibration energy. They're always willing to push themselves and go out of their comfort zone and try new things and learn and, get on meetings with people like you, think about it. I'm a 25-year-old guy, Andy's 22. And for us to get on a meeting, 3 months ago with someone who is, way older than us, a very smooth speaker and all, most guys my age would be intimidated. But for us, it's like an opportunity to grow. So Andy puts me in that space because he's got high vibration energy. He brings out high vibration in me, and I'm sure I do the same in him as well. I push him, and I whenever he's feeling low vibration energy, I encourage him to change the way he sees things and see things from a more positive perspective, and that's helped him grow as well. And I think that's the main message I'm trying to share here. The people you surround yourself with, if they're high vibration energy, they're going to raise your vibration as well. And that's the reason why I like working with Donna and Naida. It's because they're high vibration energy people
High
generally as
vibration
well.
energy girls. Yeah, I noticed that.
That's right. That's right. And they make my work so much easier. They make it so much easier. I don't have to fight with them. I don't have to put rules and be like, oh, why did you do that? It's all smooth communication. We never have a problem. And we know how to communicate properly with each other. And I guess a big part of that is because they are high vibration energy people.
I love that. Dan and I, give me some feedback. Can you relate to having negative thoughts come your way, or old emotions and stuff that still have an effect on you? I'm just wondering how you feel about that. Dan, we'll start with you.
In the meantime, I just wanted to add something to what Rafi said. It's something me and Dana used to talk about a lot, is that COVID helped us filter out the bad vibration people in our lives, because it made us want to spend time more with just the people that matter and that bring up high vibration energy in us.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the good side of COVID.
Yes. And that's one of the principles I teach in energy awareness training, that no matter what happens to you, whether it looks good, bad, or ugly, if you stay in a high vibration energy place, it will always turn out to be good. It'll always turn out. So a lot of times when things happen to us, and we're not expecting, we wanted a deal to work out and it didn't work out, or a relationship to work out, it didn't work out, or something, and it looks like a negative thing, and it looks like low vibration energy. If you're energetically aware and you learn how to be response able, and you use the energy tools, I'm not talking just intellectually, but if you use the energy tools that I give you, then if things, no matter what happens, you go, I know it's going to be good. And you can put yourself in a high vibration energy state until it turns around again. So it's like with the COVID, in the beginning, it looked like a nightmare. It was a disaster. People were dying, and everybody was scared about it. In energy awareness training, we're taught to be able to every day put ourselves in a high vibratory state to protect ourselves energetically, and to recognize that no matter what happens, if we're connected to the higher frequencies, that it's all going to work out. Even though it looks bad right now, it's going to work out. Now, that's not intellect, because if you tell most people about that, they go, baloney, because they can't see, how can something positive happen out of this? No. But this is where energy awareness, we recognize that energy has to shift. It's a law that it has to shift. Like, for example, maybe you had something happen to you. If you think about maybe a major change you made in your life, maybe a breakup, or you moved someplace, or you left someplace, and at the time you were sad about it because it looked like something that was going to happen. But if you look at it now, a year, 2 years, 3 years down the road, and you go, whoa, I thought that was something that was bad that happened to me. But now I can see the picture that had to happen for me to do this, for me to get there, for me to get here. So really, there was a force, there was an energy that was guiding me the whole time, and I didn't see it. So it's easy to see that in hindsight, but it's very difficult to see it right now, because right now it doesn't make sense. Right now, in the third dimensional reality, there's all these things taking place, and you can't see in this dimension how everything is working for your good if you're connected to the high vibrational energy. The high vibrational energies will always help you to work things out, no matter how bad they seem, if you stay connected. And this is how you can become energetically free. When you put yourself in a high vibratory state every day, and you learn how to clean out any low vibration energies, then no matter what happens to you, good, bad, or ugly, you can still stay happy. You can still stay in control. And that includes anything.